Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame is your number one. No surprise there. 6'4",
Right.
220. Some people might see the 4.59 and the 40, but I look at the 38-inch vertical, the 10-foot, 11-inch broad jump. So he is explosive in short spaces. It's like having a linebacker at the safety position. And given his size, he's able to guard bigger receivers and tight ends down the field. Ike, it's no surprise that he had a college basketball scholarship before he ever even received a football scholarship. I love his physicality. I love his size. This is why you have him as your top safety. I think he is being undervalued overall in the 2022 draft. I just don't understand why he's not getting more consideration to go earlier in the draft than he is. That's Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame.
For me, you're a top 5 pick. If you don't go in the top 5, something wrong. You know, I think after Kyle Hamilton is just a drop-off when it comes down to the safety position. That's how good Kyle
I'm with
Hamilton
you. I'm with you.
You know, so 6'4", 226, 220, 6'4". So picture you seeing somebody on the football field who's 6'4". You usually think about an offense or a defensive lineman. No, that's a safety. And he's coming downhill. And he's coming downhill with bad intentions. And he can also pick the ball off because he's a ball hawk. He can play around the line of scrimmage. He can play away from the line of scrimmage. He can play free safety. He got range. And he don't mind coming downhill and blitzing and putting a little snot out your nose. So say on how hard he is. but Kyle Hamilton, man, he just I promise you, man, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be hard talking about other safeties in this draft, but by far he just might be the only first round safety going into this draft. That's just how special this kid is. I watched the Florida State game. I saw the first Florida State game when they played Florida State. He was all over the place. He damn near won that game on his own. I think he had 2 interceptions. He wound up dropping another one. Then I think he had a forced fumble. So, but he's just been like that throughout the whole course of his career. And what shocked me, usually guys who are that big, Mark, who are that tall, they're not very good open field tacklers because they really don't know how to break down and tackle. For him, he don't break down. What he understands is the closer he gets to his ball carriers, the more he accelerates, the faster he accelerates. So he just closed the air, or he takes the air out the balloon, we like to call it. So that's one that Coach LeBeau used to always say, man, the closer you get to a defender, don't break down, because when you break down, you're giving him a two-way go. The closer you get to him, the faster you accelerate. And it wind up working out perfect. The same thing with Kyle Hamilton, man. Once he in open space, man, and you know guys, little shifty guys, you got a guy who's 6'4", you might got a running back who might be 5'9", 5'10". You like that one-on-one battle if you're an offensive coordinator. Nah, Kyle Hamilton is winning them battles more than often. So he was just totally different from me, man. I think he's just a special safety. I think, man, when it comes down, he's a top 5 pick, and we shall see coming up on third.
Yes. The only caution I would have was he had a season-ending knee injury, and so maybe you have a little bit of trepidation there, but he was on Bruce Feldman's freaks list, Ike, and at least when he was in college at Notre Dame, here's what he tracked. So he had a 38-inch vertical at the combine. He's been measured at 41 inches. His broad jump was 10 foot, 11 inches. Like, that's insane. And then while he was playing, he was tracked on a GPS as running 21 miles per hour. So people say the 4.59 and the 40, once he gets moving, like, I'm not so much as concerned about that. And he played deep middle of the field as a safety, played the 2 deep, he played down in the box. He can play anywhere. And so that's why he can do both. Sometimes you have safeties where it's like, okay, he's just your center fielder, he's just your deep safety, or, oh, he's just going to play down in the box, say an 8-man front with the linebackers. He can do it all.